what's up guys, it's Aaliyah and I'm back with another video. As you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be showing you how I achieved these butterfly locks, soft locks, distress locks, whatever you want to call them. But first, let me show you what you'll need. So I picked up 4 packs of the Janet Collection locks. You can find these at your local beauty supply store, but I believe they also sell them online. I got the 18-inch locks and they have different lengths, of course, and colors. So yeah. Next, I picked up 2 bags of the water wave hair. Now, I accidentally picked up way too much of this hair the first time I did them. So do not get like 5 bags of this hair like I did the first time. You do not need that much hair for the way the method that we're going to do is. You don't need that much wrapping hair, like at all. Like 2 bags was probably all I used. So next you're going to need some Shine Jam. This is good for parting and when you're braiding the hair down. And then the edge brush, got to slick them edges at the end. And then the most important piece besides the hair is the crochet needle, which you can also find this at your local beauty supply store as well. You want to make sure you start on clean blow-dried hair, and then you'll begin braiding the hair down in individual braids. I did not record my portion because I don't know how to braid, and y'all not about to be talking about me in the comments, so I skipped that. We just about to get right into it. So what you're going to do is we're going to be attaching the lock first. Now, most people, when they attach the lock, they attach it right at the base of the braid, but we're not going to do that this time. We're going to take the braid and we're going to go like the second notch down on the braid there. And then you're going to insert the needle, push that through, and then you're going to take the pre-made lock and then you're going to attach that as well. So you're going to take just a little bit of the pre-made lock hair, just enough to secure it. If you don't take enough, it'll actually pull out from the lock, so you may want to make sure you get enough hair. And then you're going to pull that through. Also open it back up, and then we're going to attach the braid. Now this is going to secure your lock in place, so attach that, close it, and pull it through. I will say using this needle takes a little bit of getting used to, so just make sure you're closing and opening it right. So, and then you're going to pull to make it secure. Now this is a really good method, I feel like, for tension, because you don't really have it right at your scalp. So I think it's really good. So the next step is we're going to be attaching the wrapping hair. So we're going to start basically the same way as you would attach the lock. And you're going to go like the 3rd notch down. And you're going to push that through. And then you're going to also take a little bit of the lock. Open that and connect just a little bit of the lock here. And then continue to push that through. Now we're going to take the wrapping hair, the free Tress hair, and we're going to attach that as well. So there we go. Close that and pull it through like so. Beautiful. And you're going to pull it through. There we go. All right, finally. There we go. Pull that through, and now you have it connected to the braid and the lock both. So you should have 4 pieces in front of you. So now we're going to move on to step 3, which is actually wrapping the hair. So you're going to take 3 pieces. You're going to take the lock, the braid, and the wrapping hair. 1 piece of the wrapping hair. And then you're going to have that in one hand, and then you're going to begin wrapping with the other. So I usually wrap at the base about 3 to 4 times just to make sure it's secure. And then you'll just begin wrapping down the rest of the braid, or the rest of the lock. I feel like I'm going to be saying braid a lot, but you're going to wrap down the rest of the lock. So now, once you get to the end of the lock, you'll sometimes notice, most of the time you'll notice that you'll have leftover wrapping hair. which is fine. So you have a shorter piece and then you have a longer piece. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue wrapping the shorter piece around. As you see, I'm still wrapping the shorter piece. And then once you've used all of the shorter piece, then you're just going to wrap the longer piece around it. So keep on wrapping down, 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 down. And then you wrap all the way down until you no longer have any hair left to cover. Now, this next portion is, you know, sometimes these butterfly locks, they get a little out of hand because who need that big old bulky thing right there? Nobody. So we're going to cover that just a little bit. We're just going to clean it up just a little bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some free Tress hair and you're going to, I didn't tell y'all need to make sure y'all pulling this hair apart. Do not use the whole piece of hair because it will not fit through your braid when you're crocheting it on. So break it in half, and then you want to cut that piece in half as well. You actually really don't even need a whole half. You can just get like a little piece, because all we're doing is just basically correct or fixing a part of the lock that's kind of, you know, messed up. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your needle and you're going to insert it like right where you need fixing, or like right above it, on it, right above it, doesn't really matter. You're going to take that and you're going to push that through, and then you're just going to attach the wrapping hair, pull that through as well. And then see, yeah, that little hair way too long over there. But then you're just gonna wrap it and just continue the wrapping process as you normally would. So just continue wrapping down or up until you feel it's cleaned up enough, and then either wrap back up. I've seen people wrap back up the lock as well. Once you pass a certain point, you just wrap back up. It's optional, but you can do that method that way as well. And then there you go. They look so good, y'all. So far, so good. Wow. But for some reason, I just felt like the lighting wasn't good enough for y'all. And maybe it was, but I wasn't feeling it. So I had my mama, we relocated to the bathroom where I feel like the lighting was better. So y'all let me know the lighting situation. Like, I don't know if y'all like it or not, but that lock is done. So we're going to move on. So I moved to the bathroom, and I'm going to just show y'all another way of how I kind of speed up this process of doing these. This style took me about 5 hours to achieve. This was, granted, my first time doing them on somebody else. I normally do them on myself. So this is actually a good speed. A good time frame for me. So 5 hours to do this. This way, I usually go by row. So I will attach the lock for the whole row, attach the locks for the whole row. But I do not attach the wrapping hair. And that the reasoning is because that wrapping hair it tangles really, really fast. So I don't normally attach that because then it'll get tangled with all the rest of the braids, and I just don't have time for that. So I only attach the wrapping hair once I'm getting ready to wrap that braid. But this kind of speeds up the process when you attach the locks row by row. So I'm just going to kind of speed up this portion of it, just repetitive. So I'm just going to attach the lock, the braiding hair, and then you're just going to, the wrapping hair, and then you're just going to just wrap 3 times at the root and go all the way down. So one last time. So we got the braid and we got the lock already attached. We're going to take like the 3rd notch down on the braid, and we're going to push that through, and then we're going to attach a little piece of the lock and then push that through as well. Now we're going to attach the wrapping hair. Put that on there, close that bad boy, and pull it through. And then 3 times at the base and all the way down. It's pretty repetitive, y'all. I feel like this is a really good method for when, you know, like I have very thin edges, so pulling the whole lock through was not beneficial for me, or at least it kind of hurt it when I would do it that way. So I feel like this method definitely eases the tension on your edges. And like I said, the locks themselves aren't really heavy, so it's not very like stressful on the hair either, which I really, really, really like about this method. Now, I cannot take all the credit for this. I did learn this method on YouTube. I was actually watching Miss Naturally Mary's video, and the stylist name was Hair by Jessie. I'm going to attach the link to that video and her name and stuff, because I learned the method from her and it's been really beneficial for me. This is probably like the best method that I've used for faux locks, and like for speed and for how long it takes. And you know, I feel like this is like the best method that I could have ever done for faux locks. So yeah, I'm going to leave that in the description box for you guys if you guys want to check her video out. And this is the final look. Oh, look at them parts. And don't talk about my mama's wise hairs, because I know y'all looking. Don't even go there. So these came out so good. Now I noticed the lighting was not giving. The lighting was not giving what it was supposed to give at all. So about, I want to say a week and a half later, I went to my mom's house and I just got some better footage for y'all. So the parts can't, look at them parts though. Them parts is good. I did so good. It's way easier to do this style on somebody else. I might start taking clients. I might become booked and busy. But that's so cute. Y'all, this style can last a long time too. I'm talking months if you would like it to. Like, it holds up really, really well. This is the week and a half later or so. I went to my mom's and got some better footage for y'all. The parts still look good. They still look good for a girl who can't braid. Them look good. So yeah, guys, that is it for the video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope I gave y'all what y'all needed to know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Where'd you go?